Okay, so last time I explored probably one of the most open maps in the history of everything. Uh, Definitely making an enemy out of the indigenous people. And, the goings on inside Rada Hall it makes me concerned. And since last time I did some questing shenanigans, and ended up getting some more on top of it. Some I already could do, or some I was able to do, but I just wanted to show off the fact that they existed before I turned them in. I was able to beat the tree monsters. I did have to cycle like an extra 3 or 4 days to make them appear on B17, but I was able to do it. And that required an item drop from the MOAs, FOEs back in Stratum 2. So I was able to do that. This one, I don't remember if I had this at the end of the last stream or not, but it requires fighting a bunch of enemies on B18 at night, which we are here now. It is nighttime, and there's a whole lot of enemies about. So let's see how quickly we can take these guys out. There we go. Night Toad. I don't know if they're weak to ice or not, but it's good enough. You are weak to lightning, actually. Holy cow, that is a lot of damage. Hex Toad. Okay, that's a different one. Okay, so Shantae's TP has grown so that even one round of Peace Ballad is enough to it pays for itself. Just for safety's sake, go ahead and heal everyone. There we go. And a preemptive, and okay, you are also to Total Electric. Okay. So it looks like there's 3 monsters left. Ow. Oh, yeah. That was close. Very close. Do I really need to use Peace Ballad now? Not really. There we go. That is... Yep, you successfully exterminated the Night Toads and Hex Toads. I'm a little surprised I only got 1 regular encounter during that whole bit. Choppings. Dry peach. Dry peach. That is really good, because I think there was 1 item thing that required dry peaches. Cordyceps, crossseed, sandcloth, cordyceps. And there was... I happened to glance at a map of this floor, and there was... something that I happened to stumble upon. The claw marks of a large beast can be seen on the tree before you. They seem fresh. It's possible that the beast who made them is still close at hand. There must be some beast in this stratum that you have not yet encountered. Okay. I thought there was something else around. I could have sworn there was something that led to a, there was a secret path that would lead me back to floor, that would serve as a shortcut from floor 16. Now, I'm not sure where that was. I thought it was somewhere up here. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe actually no. I wanna double check that, because I could have sworn there was something to that, and I just want to double check what I saw. Okay, okay, no, that is what I had to do, apparently. Okay. Alright. I thought there was something. I thought it was a path that I would actually be going through from this side. But I guess not. So, now that I might as well go ahead and head back, since I've got some quests to turn in. And in theory, I should be getting that secret passage now. And I believe I know where it was, so let's see if that comes to pass. But first things first. Welcome back, kids. Glad you're able to get a hold of that stuff. It makes for some great medicine. It's in your interests, too, for them to create new medicine. Anyway, thanks for doing it. And work stoppage. The Carpenter's Guild is grateful to you for helping them continue their work. Nice work. And versus the unknown. Then again, if he's attacked by a different monster, this was all for nothing. Aha! There is a new quest. Soma Prime. Cordyceps, huh? A young medic at Zeft Apothecary has asked you to obtain a medicinal mushroom. He's looking for a very rare mushroom called Cordyceps. They used to be found in the higher floors of the labyrinth, but no one's found any lately. That's why he needs you to head deeper into the forest to see if there's any there. I know it'll be dangerous, but a lot of people would benefit from this. Yeah, turns out I've already got some. It's interesting looking. It grows from bugs, right? Even if the medicine made from this would save my life, I'm not sure I'd want to take it. Still, thanks for your hard work, as always. Okay. So... Soma Prime, yeah, that's some good stuff. Go ahead and store that stuff. And then sell off the rest. Oh yeah, it was Nectar 2s that I needed that for, yeah. Being able to buy revives is good. New axe. Is this an improvement for you? Why, yes it is. Good. Plume, red plume. Flame boot. Was this something I had access to already? Yes. Fortunately, it's not an improvement for any of you, but I can at least give it to you. Eventually, I'm gonna get a quest where I need to bring you to level 20, and I'd rather have you to at least have some equipment, even if it's technically hand-me-downs. Right. Discoveries. Alright. Back in we go. Now to see if there's anything else I need to do for this secret passage, which should be straight up here. Nope, that you're sick wood. Nice. Oh, you're just another sickwood. Okay. Where was this again? Miscellaneous. Where was this? Oh, I see it. I see it now. I was looking very much in the wrong direction. Let me just... Okay. The enemies aren't exactly threatening right now, so I'll just go ahead and get a little bit of extra experience for the road. And Arthur levels. Okay, so just maxing out that stuff. Shiny, shiny. It was this path down here, apparently. Haven't you been here before? If so, there was certainly no such hole in your previous visit. Whatever lurks beyond is sure to be a fierce opponent. If you mean to continue, then take the utmost caution. Alright. Just in case, because I'm not sure what is... Oh. Okay, this is new. Okay. Okay. New enemies, but thankfully that wasn't too bad. Descends downwards. Huh. Okay. Don't go that way. Solar? Fireworks. Okay. Ow. Space Claw? Okay. I am not 100% sure I'm supposed to be here. King Dial. Renew the provoke. Woo! Yeah, I was not expecting to see new enemies like this here. Oh boy. Probably should be marking these, shouldn't I? Solar, you are weak to fire. Ow! Even if Anaconda's not actually doing, even if the poison's not going off, Anaconda's a strong attack, just in general. I should not have done that, but it paid off anyway. Okay, is this going to be another king dial? Yes, it is. Right, your provoke wore off. Okay, good. I killed you before you could kill me. Before you could do anything to me, really. Oh! Shantae had a level up that I totally forgot about. Okay, TP up's maxed out. HP up probably wouldn't be a bad idea. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea either, but I would need to put points into that first. You know what? More HP. Right, I was going after this. And that's a level for Simon. At this point, I'm not even sure what I want to do with you. I mean, sure. If I don't have any other ideas for you. There are 3 of them that are following me, or something. I'm not sure. Ow! Oh, and the poison went off already. Good. Haha! Yeah, I'm wondering what those 3 over there. At the end of a long corridor, you reach an open area. Upon entering it, the low growl of a beast reaches your ears. You instinctively steel yourself for combat against the gigantic monster standing before you. The grotesque beast has an animal's body, a scorpion's tail, and a human's face. Beating its 2 large wings against the dry air, it stares directly at you. Spying an escape route, you quickly weigh whether to run or stand and fight. Okay. Alright. Manticore. Oh, that's bad. That is very bad. Ha 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 ha. So you're not really particularly weak against anything. Yeah. Let's... This is a bit out of my league, it appears. But I'm at least going to give this another shot. Oh, you have On Guard. Well, that explains that. I don't like this at all. Yeah, I am not ready for this. It was worth a shot, but I ain't ready for that. Okay. You are new. I figured as much. I figured you're gonna be physical resistant. But yeah, what is up with you three that has been following along behind me this whole time? Following along very slowly, but still following along. Okay, you are just weak to everything. All right. How much damage is that gonna do? The poison. Yep, the poison made the difference. Yeah. Now just find out who or what these things are. The fact that these are red makes me worry that these are going to be stronger ones. And I might be right. Dino Lich, huh? 31, not bad. Although... Oh, boy. Yeah, this is a concern. Oh, this is a big concern. Okay, fire is the way to go. That is fine. As long as I can keep Arthur from dying, everything will be fine. On YouTube. What did you guys just put on yourselves? Attack boost. Oh, right. Okay, defend. Yeah. Oh, I am so glad when you missed. And Alicia didn't actually heal. Great. That is bad. That is bad. That is bad. At least it's down to 1 now. Ooh, that was a good order of events right there. You know what? Holy cow, that was a fight right there. One that I'm so fortunate that I survived that I am saving that. Okay. You did not. Dang it. And the poison finished you off. Good. Whew. I'm not sure when I was supposed to be first encountering these enemies, but it probably wasn't supposed to be now. So now the question becomes, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, where does this whole thing lead? Need to defend. There we go. Let's refresh. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's another king dial. Okay. Ow! Ah! Okay. Whew. Always feels good when everyone lives. And that's another Soma Prime. Though I am curious. I thought this was going to be a shortcut to floor 18. But I was very wrong. Okay, I misinterpreted that severely. But I got some good stuff for my efforts. So let's just go ahead and get our newfound gains here. Any new quests from this? No. But 7,500. Oh baby. Dino plate. New bow. New sword and a new bow. Oh boy. Let's see what we got here. Yikes. That's a thing. Space Husk and Death Stem. Okay. Tormentor. Oh boy. But hello, new sword. Ooh. Why, yes. Why, yes. Yeah, that's good. Circlet is an improvement on defense. And I'm a little surprised Dino Plate is something for you two. Huh. Okay. Physical resist for you guys is definitely something I'm gonna have to make a note of later. Huh. That is very cool. And suddenly I'm gonna be in the need for some money, but I got some good stuff. And now that Shantae is has a bow on hand, she needs to go into the back. Which is why I have this already set up. Just in case I found a bow that was an improvement over a sword, whatever sword she had. Okay. That was some good stuff that I feel like I shouldn't have had at this point in some things, but you know what? I am not gonna argue. Alright. Back to what I was actually supposed to be doing. just to keep the action order. I'm so used to the action order being in this order that I'm just going to do that just to make things easier for my own muscle memory. Okay, I actually want to 236, 232, and 171. Okay, yeah. Could I have given the Dark Hunter one of those swords? Yes, but I have so much invested in him using whips that I just can't afford to switch away from it right now. Okay. So I guess not enough time has gone by for the FOEs over here to respawn. Okay. Okay, I can one-shot those druids. I couldn't quite remember if I was able to or not. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I did not check this spot. I did not. Given the nature of this area, I'm not expecting any secrets on the sides, but might as well at least check. Oh dear. Oh, it's a cichlid. Okay. Never mind. Okay. There. Yeah, that makes me glad I wasn't using spells. If you're gonna be, if I was gonna end up being cursed. here has a treasure chest. We got in the box a tiger hand. Okay. Is that something that's actually an improvement? Defensive 6. It's defensive 7. Nope, that's not an improvement. Okay. Okay, I think I see one more spot I hadn't been to. You know what? No. Not with all those status ailments already. No. So that leads to there. Here I have not been to yet. More treasure. That has some money. Yeah, with these new weapons on hand, oh man, I am in a good spot. Pretty sure there were FOEs through here the first time. But thankfully, they have not returned yet. Alright, I think this is something, the last new spot. right to the middle. Okay. Okay. After getting through the Forest Folk's passageway, you sense a dreadful presence ahead. It seems more of the Forest Folk protectors have appeared further on. If you are prepared to face them in combat, then gather your resolve and proceed. That's my resolve. Okay. Okay, they did not come towards me after that last round. Good. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a Diabolics, okay. Poison went off already. I'm having Simon attacking the other one just to see if I can get some more poison. See if I can get poison on both of them. But that does not seem to be the case. Not that it really matters too much right now. And down you go. Okay. I mean, sure. Oh, I had a level this whole time. Okay, farther down we go. Okay, I was doing one last check for any other secret paths, but no. But floor 20. As soon as you step onto the 20th floor, you feel extremely strong threats from all sides. Have the forest folk finally marshaled their forces against you? As you consider this prospect, the humanoid girl appears once again. Thou hast violated the pact and slaughtered the forest folk. What reason could you have? The girl makes this harsh demand before spreading her arms and crying out. Your own kind deserves your death, and still your onslaught into the forest continues. Your own kind desires your death, I'm sorry. You are struck by the forest girl's strange words. What does she mean by those that wish for your death? But before you can ask, the girl points into the forest. Come, let us end this once and for all. If thou bests our strongest fighters and our guardian bird, then we shall concede defeat. With that, the girl disappears before you. You wonder if you should return to town or pursue the girl immediately. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of you. Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was... Can that, Does that heal confuse yet? Yes, it does, okay. So that would have worked. Oh, dear. So, at the present moment, it appears the only enemies around are the FOEs. Yay. But if I provoke one, I provoke them all. That does not fill me with joy. So the provocation has begun. Go towards them and hope that the ones behind me don't... Oh, crap. Let's see if that gets rid of curse. If not, then I am in trouble. Oh dear. The refresh apparently did not work. Oh, this is bad. Okay, curse is gone. I do need it. Hello, Amy the Randa. Hello, thank you for the raid. Oh boy. I like pancakes and cookies. Thank you very much. 112. Okay, so you're not weak to that either. And I see... I see more FOEs coming up behind me. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. 14, so you are not weak to any particular elements. Lurkers are good. Lurkers are good. Crap. That's bad. That's bad. That is bad. 336. Okay, that's... I can deal with you, I think. Oh boy. And thank you for the follow as well. No, if you look on the map down here, all these red arrows are active enemies. And, at the moment, I'm thankful that I can only have 3 of these guys on screen at a time, or else that 4th one would be joining the fight next round, which would be very, very bad. Yeah. And that's the problem. I aggroed one, and now they're all swarming at me. Actually, hold on. I feel like I would rather take you out first. For that very reason. Yeah, I feel like I've got a really good party for this sort of nonsense. Evoke. Okay, oh, your curse is gone. Make the most of it. Alright. Okay, fine, that's fine, that's... Oh, Etrian Odyssey 5, okay. So yeah, this is my first experience with Etrian Odyssey. And honestly, it's going better than the series' reputation would have had me to expect. Wait, nope, need to... Yeah, considering what floor 3 has, I can understand that. Okay. No more cursing. Peace Ballad again, just to get Arthur in on it. Actually, I saw how much damage the blaze was doing. I would rather not while I'm cursed. On the other hand... Oh, oops. I made a mistake. That is actually fine. That's one down. I don't see any other enemies coming at me, so I think I'm in the clear. Ooh, holy cow. That was a thing. And turns out there were other FOEs out there that decided not come at me. Yet. But at the present moment, it appears those FOEs are the only enemies here, because I noticed the little icon is not changing colors. So, why not take advantage of this and get the whole dang map taken care of if I can? Though I noticed there was an FOE up here. I would have thought that would have been the boss. Oh, hello. What do we got? A new bow. Medic of 4. And a Nectar 2. Alright. I don't know how strong the bow... Well, I can find out how strong the bow is, actually. Not an improvement. Not by a good bit. Okay. Oh, you saw me. Just... Okay, so looks like it's only one enemy got drawn in on that. And I am definitely gonna have this thing dead before it gets to me. Except there's those 2 more that are actually making a beeline for me now. Alright. Okay, it's another it's a Diabolics. So I'm guessing the next one back there is probably an ogre. Let's find out. And I was right. Actually, do a cure too. Oh, you're weak to all 3. Alright. And there is another one coming, but this guy will be dead before he gets here. Yeah. Refresh. Because that'll get rid of curses. Yes. Oh. That was the black one. That one's the boss. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, I am worried now. Oh, I am worried now. Because suddenly here you are! Oh dear. Because no random encounters because this thing's here and apparently they could show up at any moment. Oh boy. Speed, that's fine. 8. And that's... I did not see what that... Ooh, poison went off. Good. And I think that Ooh, ice for 292. That's good. Oh, no. That is the last thing I want. The last one I want to get confused. Aside from maybe Simon. Well, actually, no. Simon's not the strongest attacker anymore. Not since I just recently upgraded Arthur and Shantae's equipment. Paralysis. Okay, you defend. Ow! Ow, that hurts. Oh, no. Ah, crap. Oh! I thought Shantae died. I thought Shantae was dead there. Oh, man. Was that fluky as all heck? Darn right. But you take that. Whew. But the concern is there's that guy right next to me, but I do have ways out. I have ways out. I have... Just get me out of here. Ooh, man. Doesn't get much more nail biting than that, huh? Ugh, wow. Oh, hello. Etrian's most luxurious woman has decided her life cannot be complete without a colinen. Alright. This time she wants you to find her colinen, one of the rarest of diamonds. I've heard about this before. I want to see it as much as she does. I'm guessing that's a mining thing. Quick look. A revive that way costs 500. And that also costs 500, so it doesn't really matter. And Alicia can take care of the rest. Did that count as completing the mission? Not yet. Ah, thank you for the clip on that. That was definitely clip-worthy, my goodness. Ooh, boy. Alright. Red strings. Jazzerate. Demon mail. New staff. Some new armor. Oh. Dang, a whole bunch of new stuff in the shops. Is that an improvement? No. And the bow isn't either. I need one more red string for that. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that is actually something I can get, but ooh, man, is it expensive. And it's only... You are the only one that can even equip the thing. Yeah, this is the Steam version. Which, from what I understand, has some quality of life improvements compared to the original DS. Yeah, those are an improvement. sell off the old, and hopefully that'll be... Yeah, that'll be enough to get the armor for Alicia, too. I think there was a time where I wasn't worried about money. So much for that. Plus 30. Go ahead and drop off this stuff. And before I leave, buying another Ariadne thread. And yeah, I'm never going to use that, so. Whew. Deathbringer, I think that was what, that must have been what killed, was raining death on all of us. The point of storing items, it means it's not in my inventory. It's because I can only carry 60 items at a time. So the more stuff that I have in storage, the less stuff that's weighing me down now, the more drops that I can pick up before I have to sell it off. Okay, definitely saving that mess. Wait, didn't Shantae level from that? Yes, she did. So now that I'm in here, might as well see what show off the kind of build that I've been doing here. Fair. So for the Body Protector, I've maxed out Provoke. I'm in the process of maxing out Fortify, On Guard, and HP up. And Provoke has pretty much been the MVP of this whole game so far. I haven't really been using those. If I ever decide to rest, those two would probably get taken out. Maybe Cure as well, because I haven't really been using that. Simon has pretty much been Whips maxed out, Anaconda maxed out, and that's pretty much been everything that I've been doing with him. Which begs the question of what I'm actually going to spend points on with him now. Shantae, maxed out Shelter, maxed out Peace Ballad, and I might end up spending points on these to make them cheaper. I'll have to figure out what I'll do after I max out HP up. Alicia might be the more spread out person I've got right now. Maxing out Healing Touch was a major thing. A full heal across the board for 1 TP out of combat? Yes! Maxing out Revive might not be a bad idea after I'm done with Refresh. Salve 2 probably wouldn't be bad. Yeah, maybe Revive, Salve 2, and Cure 2. Because Cure 3 would just get cheaper as I use it, and as long as I have Peace Ballad going, that's not going to be much of an issue. And with me, I'm just spreading the love across the 3 elements. I might invest in one of the stronger ones, but probably not both of the stronger ones. And I do have other classes used, but they pretty much are the B squad. Mostly there for, like, I have one survivalist that's basically geared towards the scavenge points, the hunting, the gathering skills. And everyone else is just kind of there. Okay, back in we go. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there was a shortcut back down to there, so I have to go the long way. Which is unfortunate. You are weak to fire. Boom. So that was me. Ice to 9. If it's possible to reorganize my skill list, because having Anaconda not be in the top slot for Simon is annoying. But it doesn't look like that's the case. Oh well. Oh well, you survived that. Alright, so now that the big bird of death is no longer an issue, hopefully, the fact that that wasn't the end of that particular mission does cause some level of concern, but I'm guessing I just have to deal with all the other FOEs on that floor, and that should take care of it. So here's to hoping that the worst is behind me now. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Okay, you do not have any weaknesses. But that's fine. Level for Arthur. Fortify. All the defense. Here we go. You know what? If this is the safer way, then I'll probably... Oh dear, you reduced my element. Never mind. Yeah, that's definitely the faster way. Nice crit. Double for Shantae. More HP. Okay. Oh, I saw that FOE just disappear on me. Oh, don't tell me that bird can come back. You know what? Take care of you now before you become a problem. Okay, one more turn before I have to reapply Provoke. You know, I never really use boost points. I probably should. Oh, right. And you are strong against everything. Should be healing. Okay. See, that thing that just... Oh, I did. I was so focused on the map, I didn't even notice that was a door. Amrita 2. That's a take spot. Cross-seed, cross-seed, cross-seed. Cordyceps. Okay, it's just a Cruella, that's fine. Oh dear. Nice to see Refresh doing its job. Actually, hold on. Just in case something dumb happens here. But... no reason not to just fully explore the map if I have the opportunity to do so. No secret paths there. Thing is, I thought I killed the boss. Do I really have to fight it again? I hope not. Not by that much. Like, one level at best. Oh boy. At least now I know for sure that I don't have to worry about other enemies coming at me. But still. I didn't think I'd have to fight you again. Oh, this is going to suck. Yeah. Oh, yay. Didn't think you could do that. Ow. See, that sucks too. I don't think this works on Petrify yet. Nope, it does not. But I do have that. But you are close to dead. Whew, okay. I'm glad I had that Thracia 2. I've had that thing on hand forever. Feels good to actually have, put it to use. After defeating the golden guardian bird, its glow fades as it collapses to the ground. At last, you have overcome the guardian bird of the forest folk. Again. As you rest from the arduous battle, the pale-skinned girl of the forest folk appears. How could the Iwaro Penelep have fallen to humans? The pale-skinned forest maiden speaks in hushed tones as she stares balefully at you. Her cohorts defeated and her guardian bird slain, the girl is powerless to intervene further. Still gazing at you, the forest girl continues. Everything is gone. I can do nothing else. Go below, if that is what thou desire. The stairs to the next stratum are in the small room north of here. Take the hidden path and the wall of trees to reach it. The forest girl casts her head down and makes to leave, bidding a final goodbye. Farewell, humans. Nothing stands in thy way now. Not my brethren, and not myself. Within moments, the pale-skinned maiden has blended invisibly with the rest of the forest. You have carried out the mission given to you by the Rada. You may either search for the small room the forest girl spoke of, or return to town. I am looking for this now just so I have the next portal on hand. Now it's the issue of figuring out where the dang secret path is. There it is. That's a take spot. You stand before a hole that leads to the next stratum. A new stratum lies past this point. The deepest part of the labyrinth awaits you. But first, you must report your vanquishment of the forest folk to Rada Hall. Really? You're not even gonna let me... Fine. Not gonna let me do things the easy way, are you? Oh well. Alright, I did what you asked for. It seems you've been thorough in exterminating the forest folk. Well done. The other guilds will find the going easier now that the disruption is no more. You will soon challenge the 5th stratum, which none before have ever reached. You are on the cusp of the labyrinth's mysteries. We of the Rada expect much of you. This isn't much, but I've prepared a reward in honor of your distinguished service. Go on. You deserve it. 15,000. Nice. By the by, did you happen to see the chieftain in the labyrinth? You see, the chieftain has disappeared. The secretary last heard him muttering about heading to the forest depths. Perhaps he wished to see the labyrinth's secrets for himself, but his absence is making the citizenry anxious. You are soon to begin your investigation of the lower stratum, yes? If you happen to find the chieftain, please ask him to return on our behalf. I only hope that he's safe. His safety is probably not what I'd be concerned about, I think. Any new quests now? No. I am not... That name does not look familiar. Claw, Evil Shell, Evil Plume, Sylphid Armor. A new axe that's probably not an improvement. 162? Oh, maybe. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Sophie, that is for... That's... Survivalist. Interesting that it's an armor that's survivalist only. Interesting. Alright, that's fine. Thank you. You have a nice one. Big investment. Now that I've... Let's see. Suddenly having one of these on hand is a good, very, very good thing. Definitely saving having done that nonsense. Was there... Did anybody level from that fight? No. Unfortunately, I have to work my way all the way back up there again. Or down there again. Was that fire? Yes, it was fire. There we go. Alright, so... Oh, crap. Oh, okay, okay. At least I still got experience from that. But... I am a little surprised that petrified characters still get experience. But here's to hoping... No, that did not cure that. Dang it. Fine. Didn't think I'd be using that quite so soon. But it makes me glad that I did buy it. Blinding is fine. Petrifying is not. Especially not when it's the one person that can heal the petrification. Alright. Just for safety's sake. Petrify is at 8. Alright. Definitely something worth having now. Unfortunately, this is a long, winding path just to get back to where I literally just was. You die first. Oh, really? Oh, never mind. I thought it was the fire that did only 200 and something. Maybe it was a crit that took that thing out so quickly that one time. I don't know. I don't appreciate the misses, though. Okay, so there is still no enemies to be seen here, which does make me worry a little bit. But down we go. Lost Shinjuku. Huh. reach the 5th stratum. As you step down into the next stratum, strange and wonderful buildings fill your sight. The vast underground is strewn with these unknown structures. You look about you in speechless awe. What could these ruins mean? Taking care with your every step, you cautiously continue onward. First step is making it to that portal there. Dark hair. Okay. On guard. King Frog. Okay. Oh. That was a very hidden door. Oh, you are weak to electric. Not that it really matters too much. Okay. Now that I've gotten that straightened out, and I took the long way around, because of course I did. Well, thing is, now that I'm here, I should check for quests. Aha! To those seeking to prove themselves, go ye alone into the labyrinth and defeat the beast dwelling in 416. Oh boy. So I have to fight one of those trees by myself? Great. Yet another ordeal from the Explorers Guild. This one's pretty bad. He wants you to defeat the Sickwood by yourself. Look, if you don't think you can do it, you can always cancel. Yeah, that's the poison is going to be the main issue there, I think. The Crystal Maiden of Etria wishes to surround herself with the jewels from which she takes her sobriquet. Tyne is known for wearing her family's treasure, a dazzling blue crystal. But when she was in here the other day, she told me she's not satisfied with that anymore. She wants to wear other crystals besides her usual blue heirloom. That's where you come in. Get her 3 shiny vines, rumored to grow in the forest depths. Vines of beautiful crystal. I'll be interested to see what they look like when you return. Okay. Remembrance of a friend. My lifelong friend threw himself into harm's way for me. I want to wish him good luck in the afterlife. Alright. Those two, they were both skilled adventurers and got along very well. They talk about how one day they'd conquer the labyrinth and retire with each other. She wants you to find an offering for his gravestone, and I think you should do it. What she wants is a kind of small flower he liked, and something to bring good luck. The flower shouldn't be hard, but something lucky. I wonder what would be good for that. And Phantom of the Forest. There's a rumor of a mysterious girl lives in the marshes of the 2nd stratum. Oh, really? A rumor of adventurers tell me they've heard a girl's voice down on the 7th floor. I don't know if I believe a girl would be inside the labyrinth all by herself. Could be they just heard the wind, but it's probably worth checking out. any case, be careful. I think I know what that's going to. But... Poison marshes, which I had fully explored already. One tiny petal is something that brings good luck. I was just fighting rabbits. Could be a rabbit's foot. Shiny vines. Huh. Apparently there's a few enemies that I've never fought. Interesting. Although I think this group is for the quest monsters. Maybe the dark hairs drop a rabbit's foot. Petal. Tiny petal is easy. Okay, so I hadn't seen... Okay, so it looks like I hadn't actually seen the items that I need right now. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Well, there was a thing down in floor 7. So let's see what kind of thing that was. It feels weird to see these enemies be such a non-issue anymore at this point. I see something over there. As you walk through the poison marshes, you suddenly hear a girl's high-pitched voice. Could the rumor of a girl living in the forest depths be true? You decide to proceed with caution. That's caution, right? Yes, I think the preparing is the more important thing. Alright, let's see what bit of nastiness we got going on here. Welcome, adventurers. As you pass through the door, you hear the girl's high-pitched voice speak again. But its source is no frail young girl. It's an unholy fusion of human and plant. The monster has lured you into its lair. Alaroon. Oh boy. Ow! Having shelter turned on for this was a good idea. Or at least using that first. Oh yeah. I am not sure what that status ailment is that Arthur's being hit by. I'm so glad I got that. Oh, the poison wore off. Okay, hold on. Vampiric kiss? Okay. But everything seems to be going. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. So, honestly, Provoke doesn't really help much here, does it? Because everything she does is pretty much multi-targeting. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a concern. All right. So I thought I could get away without using provoke, but I think that one attack she does is definitely hazardous enough that I do need to focus on that. So as long as Alicia doesn't get headbound, everything will be fine. Okay. That's fine. Considering I'm doing about 1,600 points around, that's pretty good. That's fine, because Shantae is not... I don't need her to be using any other skills anyway. Woo! You have defeated Alaroon. Nice. Alright, that takes care of that. Good 5,000. So the monster disguised itself as a girl to lure people into its trap. You got lucky. Lots of explorers have died at the hands of that thing. But I'm glad you're back safe. You look exhausted. Go get some rest, okay? Okay. The Royal Vine. What does that lead to? Thorn Whip. So, Thornwhip. 130,000. Oh my god. Huh, 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 huh. Okay. Well, that's something to save up for. Right. Yeah. That is definitely something to save up for. And the thing is... there's a take spot, like, right there. So I could bring my bee party, take it to there, just grab a whole bunch of stuff and sell it off. And there's a mining spot too. Oh. Well, we've seen these guys before, haven't we? Well, definitely got a sneak peek on these guys, didn't we? Crystwall and a shiny seed. Okay. Frog. Oh boy. Treading through the ancient ruins, you see a large tree bridging two buildings. The outdoor landscape of lush greens and open sky calm your weary soul. But before you can relax, you feel a powerful threat nearby. You strain to see two figures standing in the center of the bridge, blocking your path. If you go to meet them, you're sure to face an unprecedentedly fierce battle. You glance behind you at the way leading back to town. You must be certain you're ready to face whatever may lie in wait on the bridge. Okay. Two figures, huh? Gee, I wonder who they may be. Very nice. Fire and lightning. Gum thread, that's a new one. Uh-huh. Uh-oh, it's It's following me, and... Alright. Let's see what this thing is. Oh, it's one of you. Okay. I can handle you. I had to handle 3 of you the last time I saw you. Should refresh get rid of terror at this point? Yes, it does. Good. There we go. Shantae. That's HP maxed out. Uh-oh. Space snail. So that's where I get those from. Okay. Oh, okay. That is level 22. At least I have that marked on the map. Tooth. I'm expecting a rabbit's foot from you. Oh. Okay. You climb down the stairs in the mysterious ruins. As you step off the last stair, a wall directly in front of you obstructs your path. Before you turn to head back, you notice a paper yellowed with age lying on the floor. You can vaguely make out words on the paper which seem on the verge of disintegrating. Holding the paper to the window for light, you examine the blurred writing. To save the Earth. Igged. Protect. Life waiting. Japan. Must research for... Ha 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 ha. Before you can make out the entire message, the paper turns to dust in your hand. It must have been an extremely old letter. As nothing else catches your eye, you decide to leave this place. So we have mention of Japan. And saving the Earth. Interesting. Embark? A large mechanism stands before you. Its mechanism is still now. It is still now. Okay. something for later. Okay then. Any new quests at the moment? Yes, the Gold Enthusiast. The so-called Golden Baron of Etria needs golden fur to have a new suit tailored entirely out of gold. I hear you can get gold fur from a large beast in the labyrinth's depths, but getting 10 of them to make clothes of pure gold. Interesting fashion sense. I've seen this Golden Baron before a number of times too, and well, if I can't say anything nice, I shouldn't say anything at all. But I'm sure he'll pay a handsome reward, so good luck with the request. Alright, so sword rib. Shiny sea. Last Estoc. Unfortunately, it's not an improvement for anyone that I want using swords. I definitely want that. And if I have to grind for materials to get it, then darn it, I am going to do that. So we've had a bit of some revelations here. We've got a town down here or at least the ruins of one. We have mentions of Japan. And I guess we'll see what other interesting things we got going on around here. Not to mention where the captain is. And the two people that were helpful. And now they may not be anymore. We'll see. So I guess until next time, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice night.